Imagine a place where nature sets its own rules. Here, time flows differently than in big cities. The cold air pierces to the bone, and the night sky is lit by flashes of the northern lights. This is a place where modernity intertwines with ancient traditions. Majestic mountain ranges and glaciers surround it. This is Alaska, a unique state unlike any other. Alaska is the largest state in the USA, almost 4 times the size of Spain. Its area exceeds that of France, Germany, and Italy combined, but its population is only about 7,200 people. The population density is about 2 people per square kilometer, while in California this figure is 39. This creates a unique feeling of solitude and freedom. In Alaska, you can get lost in pristine nature and experience a feeling of loneliness that simultaneously fills the soul with strength and inspiration. This is a place for those seeking peace and new discoveries. Alaska's history is full of significant events. In 1867, the United States purchased this territory from Russia for $72 million. At the time, this amount seemed excessive, and many called the deal a purchase of useless ice. However, time has proven that it was one of the most far-sighted deals in U.S. history. Alaska became a strategically important territory and a source of vast natural resources. In 1959, the state officially joined the United States of America. This happened a few months before Hawaii was admitted. Since then, Alaska has attracted tourists with its natural beauty, rich history, and unique culture. The most impressive natural phenomenon is the Northern Lights. They are especially visible in the Fairbanks area in winter, when the dark sky is illuminated by bright flashes of light. Besides the Northern Lights, Alaska is famous for glaciers that resemble living sculptures. Among them is the famous Matanuska Glacier, 4 millimeters long. Rivers, like arteries, cross the state, creating a paradise for fishermen, especially those hunting for king salmon. Mountains, such as the Brooks Range and the Alaska Range, attract climbers and outdoor enthusiasts. They offer breathtaking views and serious challenges. Life in Alaska is a challenge. Not everyone is ready for long winters when temperatures drop below zero. However, locals are accustomed to this climate. Locals find positive aspects in the harsh climate. In large cities like Anchorage, life goes at a measured pace, with a sense of calm. Winter sports enthusiasts, including skiing and snowboarding, find ideal conditions in Alaska for training and recreation. Alaska remains a unique place where nature and culture merge, creating unforgettable experiences for all who visit. Nature is always visible outside the windows in Alaska. Residents are used to encountering bears, moose, and even whales if they live by the coast. This is part of their life and habitat. Living here is convenient because Alaska has no state income tax. The annual dividend fund pays bonuses to residents living year-round. This is an additional advantage of the region. The indigenous peoples of Alaska are the heart of its culture. Here live the Kupi-Pik, Alits, and other groups whose traditions have been shaped over centuries. Each culture is unique and deeply connected to nature. The life of indigenous peoples is closely connected to extreme conditions. They have adapted to them while preserving traditions and resilience in cold and harsh Arctic regions. Arctic coastal inhabitants hunt whales, walruses, and other marine animals. Their ivory art is known far beyond the region and valued for its craftsmanship. The Yupik, living on the coast and inland areas, are renowned for their crafts. Their wooden carvings and intricate ceremonial masks hold deep cultural significance. The Aleuts are experts in marine hunting. They developed unique fishing and hunting methods to survive the extreme conditions of the islands, demonstrating skill and ingenuity. These peoples have not only preserved traditions but also adapted to the modern world. They proudly share their rich cultural heritage with others and maintain their identity. Many aspects of indigenous cultures may seem unusual to modern people. For example, there were family alliances that strengthened ties between tribes and helped survival. It is important to understand that these practices reflected the reality of the time when cooperation was a necessity for survival in harsh conditions and sustaining tribal life. For survival, Alaska's traditions should not be judged by modern standards. They were part of a unique system that helped cope with the region's harsh conditions, including cold and isolation. Alaska's economy is unique, combining modern industries with traditional crafts. The main drivers are the oil and gas industries, providing a significant portion of the state's revenue. The state has large natural resource reserves, and their extraction brings important income. But these are not the only influential sectors of the economy. There is also fishing and tourism. Fishing is one of Alaska's largest industries. It supplies the global market with salmon, cod, and crabs, making the state one of the main seafood suppliers. Tourism plays an important role. Hundreds of thousands of tourists visit annually to see glaciers, national parks, and the northern lights, supporting the local economy. The Permanent Dividend Fund pays annual bonuses to residents, funded by revenues from the oil industry. This contributes to economic stability and population support. Alaska's climate varies greatly. In Arctic regions, winters are long and summers are short, while the central part has a continental climate with cold winters and warm summers. Coastal areas have milder winters due to ocean influence, which noticeably affects daily life and requires residents to adapt to different climatic conditions. In some areas, temperatures can drop to extremely low levels, requiring special preparation and adaptation of the population to survive in such conditions. In northern Alaska, the sun shines around the clock in summer and barely appears in winter, affecting residents' routines and emotional states. Heavy snowfalls, avalanches, and strong winds demand strict adherence to safety rules despite the difficulties and harsh natural conditions. Alaska residents appreciate these natural features and consider them part of the state's unique character, proud of their distinctive environment. For a long time, Alaska has inspired artists, writers, and travelers with its vast landscapes, glaciers, mountains, and magical northern lights. These natural beauties have become the foundation for numerous paintings, poems, and photographs, helping everyone find their muse and inspiration. Professional photographers come here to capture the stunning views of the northern lights and wildlife in its pristine form. Life stories in Alaska have inspired many books, from thrilling adventure novels to touching autobiographies. Indigenous peoples create unique carved sculptures, traditional masks, and ivory products that are highly valued worldwide. For those seeking something beyond nature, Alaska offers a sense of peace and a deep connection with pure and eternal beauty. Life in Alaska is a unique experience thanks to its remoteness, natural beauty, and a diverse economy that offers many opportunities. From jobs in key industries to the tranquility of nature, Alaska combines challenges and rewards for its residents. The rich culture of indigenous peoples and ancient traditions give Alaska a special cultural depth and significance. This information further enriches the experience of this amazing state. If you enjoyed this overview of Alaska, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss our new stories and exciting discoveries. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video as we continue to explore this beautiful land.